We're back for another Speed Star boxing face to face today. We've got Kieran, Elliott, and Bengy. First of all, Kieran, I'll go to you. How are you feeling? The fight's in under 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
Everyone's
mate, I'm
excited for it.
sound. Yeah. I've
Really good.
trained well, like cut my weight pretty much, so feeling good.
That's good. That's good. Benji, how are you feeling? Under 2 weeks till you make that long-awaited debut.
Yeah, we've not had long to prep for this one, but yeah, got some rounds in this morning. Feel face is a bit bashed up. I don't know if you can see or not, but took a few shots. But it's the name of the sport, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I'll speak to you first about this. Obviously, um, as I mentioned, you are making your debut, and sparring's different, training's different with boxing. So how have you actually coped with that?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Louis. If it's all right with you, mate, I've actually got a couple of notes that I've wrote down because obviously, like, it's not a shock to me that we've got this lined up today. And yeah, like you say, it's the first time I'm in this influencer scene, and I don't really see myself as an influencer at all. But having said that, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I'll start off with obviously hello to you, Louis, and you, Kieran. And I just want to thank Speedstar for this opportunity. I think we're blessed to be able to have this platform. And it's actually not the first time that I've sized Kieran up. Kieran won't know this, but Kieran, do you recognise his jacket I'm wearing, bruv?
No, I don't know it now.
If you have a look on your Insta,
Yeah.
it's something that you've modelled before. I actually was looking at this site, you know, where you look at the model, like how tall the model is, what size he's
Oh
wearing.
yeah.
So I was having a look at it, and it turns out it was you, bruv. And I couldn't be like, oh, if only I looked that good wearing the jacket. So I'm going to take it off anyway because it's a bit weird being in your living room wearing a jacket. But anyway, that was first time I see Kieran. So shout out to that brand. But yeah, speaking of obviously eyeing up the bout with you, or obviously seeing you wearing the jacket. Obviously there was a bout lined up already with Kieran, and it was against someone from my hometown. And he was fighting to bring awareness to fibromyalgia. And unfortunately, that very illness is what took him out of the bout. And I think it's a real shame that like Ken's doesn't get the opportunity to still speak on
Yeah.
that. So what I wanted to do is just start off by saying that I'm going to be donating 10% of my purse to it's fmauk.org. Now there may be different organisations. I really don't know. My research is sparse, but that's definitely something that I'm doing. And you never know, Speedstar may want to match that and bring attention to the cause. But with that being said, when one door closes, another one opens. Now, Speedstar did offer to make a fresh bout, but I specifically said Kieran, and the reason why, I don't know if Kieran even wondered why, because I think word might have got back that I
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, and I
Yeah.
thought you might have been curious. So if I had a fresh bout lined up, it was almost like there'd be more pressure on me, like, okay, he's got a set fight, he wants to be in this scene, and I feel like the last minute side of things actually takes pressure off me. Being 41 last minute, I think personally that actually goes to my favour because it feels like I've got nothing to lose. Now, whether that's a lie or not, that's only for me to
Yeah.
know. But it's a mindset that I like having, to be honest. And I want to show at the end of the day, like you signed up for someone from Grimsby. We're black and white. These colours don't run, and you'll be fighting someone from Grimsby. So for that, I'm happy that that's still going ahead. And Kenzie isn't someone who would pull out unless he had to. So
Yeah.
I just think because of the illness side of things, like I really do want to shine a light on the fibromyalgia. And just if I can just take the stage for another minute and then I'll shut up. I have looked at your post, Kieran, on social media, and you've spoken about stuff like, like you've been quite open about, when contracts sort of pull out on you and how it affects mental health and
Yeah.
stuff. And I really like that side to like, we're not here to make best friends or anything like that, but I think it's really cool to have two people who are going to get in a ring and we can show we can do it with a bit of class
Yeah.
and hopefully get along because I'm seeing a load of people beefing and it's like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I just
It'd
want to,
make it so much easier if there were like a lot of beef there, but there just
well,
isn't.
there may be times for that. If hopefully
Yeah.
one of us can go on to do well in the scene, and there may be times for it. But for right now, I feel like it'd be really unnecessary. So it's good that we've made a good start. Obviously, in our comms with each other off,
Yeah.
outside of this. So yeah, with that being said, I'm fully looking forward to February 22nd. And with that being said, I know Kieran, when you weight, you've done really well bringing it down, bro. I know, like you've worked hard,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to get up to the same weight. So if you can be a gentleman and try your best to get to 88, mate, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
With
No,
that being
but
said, Louis, really appreciate your work, mate. And I won't shut up and you need to talk because this is what you do. I think you've got a bright future in the industry, mate. I look forward to meeting you. But I've got no interest in talking anymore. I'm going to dip, boys. That's me done. Kieran, is that all right with you, bro?
yeah, mate, that sound.
Louis,
Have a good one, brother. Thanks for that.
take care, boys.
Cheers. See you later, mate.
So, Kieran, obviously hearing that and your opponent respects you, what did you think of Benji when you got that call or message that you was fighting him?
Well, obviously, like when Speedstar sent me messages, it's like, oh, feed me Kieran. So I was like, fucking, he wants it, like. But then I don't know, I think he's just like obviously doing it for that, but might have been like to get to me. But then I spoke to him and was saying shit like that. So he's doing it for a good cause, which obviously I know Ken's work did want to fight. Um, so I do feel for him, like. But if doctors are saying not to do it, then you can't really go against their advice.
Yeah, I
And
mean, it's unlucky for Ken's. He
yeah,
did really want that fight, but hopefully he could be in the ring in the future. Hopefully it's all good
yeah,
in the due course. But with you, obviously, you have this fight on speed. So, are any more fights planned?
yeah. No, my brother asked me if I want to fight on a home show in March. So I just said I'll see how this one goes, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, of course. And with this one, how much training have you put in? Have you been working every day, running every day,
To, to
or
be
is it just light?
to be honest, the boxing side of it, I started off really well. I wasn't at work. I was on standby with work, so it's like just where we get paid to be off, really. Um, and I was going to like my home gym. Everything was sound, but then I got sent working away. So I've had to find a new gym in Cheltenham. I don't really like uh, the type of fighting that they push for me. I don't think that's my sort of style that works well with me. So really, cardio and stuff like that's just been like paramount for me. Like I've done about 30, 40 miles this week running, um, 11 mile today. So my cardio and that's coming sound. So I can't really moan about that. So
Yeah,
it's just gonna have to see what it is on the day. Like Benji's not had much training, so really we're both gonna be in the same boat.
yeah, of course. And obviously, that running and cardio you've done is going to show in the fight with the gas tank.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Just have
what did you want to fight on this Speed Star card? I know it's got some big names. I know it's gonna do numbers. So why Speed Star?
they asked me for the one that they had in September. And I was all for it. I was buzzing for it, and then I realised it was my auntie's wedding, so I had to
Oh,
like say,
okay.
"Oh, I can't fight." And I was gutted, so I thought, just keep me in loop, and then I'll go for it. Get on something with more influence and stuff. Obviously, I'm not big enough to go on something like Misfits or anything like that. So it's just a stepping stone, really.
Yeah, but as
So
we
yeah,
saw
both.
moments ago, obviously Benji was giving you respect. You was giving him respect. You two are kind of obviously friends up until when you step in the ring. But
Yeah.
in the influencer scene or even in the modelling industry, is there anyone you want to fight specifically?
Not really, but if absolutely anybody out there wants to fight me, I'll fight anyone. Like I've never been wanting to back down from anyone, so if they want to come, then we'll do it.
Yeah, of course. And with this fight, could we have your predictions?
I don't know really. Like I say, we're both newbies, so hope could happen. There could be some fucking wild swings knocking about, so you never know if you get on one end of one of them. Hope can happen with that.
Yeah, and one thing in training that you think you've done really well at, you've developed well, and a skill you've got in boxing.
Like I'd probably say like my gas tank now is obviously coming very well. My power's there, but the technical side of it might not be there. So you can hit hard, but if you can't hit properly, it's a lot
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Yeah, that's true, that's true. It'll all come to see on the night. And one last message for Benji, obviously he'll still be watching this.
Yeah, yeah. Really, obviously, I hope us both best of luck. He's doing it for a very good cause. I think for me, I'd probably like to go maybe for like men's mental health. Fight under that. Lost quite a lot of friends due to mental health, so that's like to be something I want to fight for. And then just good luck to the better man on the night, really.
Yeah, of course. Everyone, if you want to watch this on the social media platforms, the pay-per-view link will be in Speedstar bio and the tickets if you haven't got them already. The press conference is the day before the 21st, also at the Adelphi Hotel. Make sure you don't miss that. It's going to be a very, very entertaining evening. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next face-to-face.
So yeah.
Have a good one.